What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So now Nick Saban has confirmed what I thought initially about him retiring from coaching, right? Listen, man, I told y'all I don't care what nobody say. Nick Saban stepped away because of the NIL deals that were being given out to players, right? But he tried to come out and spin it like, oh, back in my day, it was all about players going to top schools for personal development and for academic achievement and for to get training and get the top quality training to go to the next level. Now these guys, it's all about how much they want to get paid and so on and so forth. So this is really what he said. He said, basically all the kids that he was trying to recruit wanted to know what assurances do they have that they're going to play and how much money were they going to make. And the way he saw it, the driver of college football was never, ever, ever money. It wasn't money that propelled his team to success over the years. He says, and I quote, the driver has always been personal development, academic achievement, and preparing for the NFL, right? This is what I need Nick Saban to stop doing. He needs to stop acting like Alabama wasn't doing NIL before all of this happened. Because Alabama was doing it. I don't care what they say. I don't care about them never being caught. Nick Saban was making sure them boys was caked up with a little something to come down there. Them boys had cars that I'm sure that they did not have before they got to Tuscaloosa. And I know they was getting paid a little something because they wasn't coming to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. No disrespect to Tuscaloosa. I got family in Birmingham. Got a lot of love from my people in Alabama. But it's not a premier location like that kids will go to just to be walking along the beach or, it's not, right? They weren't coming to Tuscaloosa just to play for the Crimson Tide. They was coming because they was getting paid some money under the table too. You can't convince me that Nick Saban had all of these elite guys in waiting on his bench simply because they just wanted to come play for Nick Saban and roll in the Alabama Crimson Tide. No, them boys getting some money too. And what's happened is Nick Saban didn't like that other schools now had the same access or the same ability to pay players under the table that I believe that he was doing, right? Now when you don't have the monetary advantage, you don't have the advantage over like, this is Alabama. Prestige is not going to win the athletes over. The championships you won are not going to win athletes over. Now it's about, hey, I want to play. How much can you offer me? Now he don't want no parts of it because now he knows that other schools can get him out the way. Other universities can compete with that. And it was intimidating for him. Let's be for real. As long as he felt like he could still win national championships comfortably, right, he would still be at Alabama. As long as he felt like he could still get top recruits comfortably, he would still be at Alabama. It became a problem when other schools got the green light to pay players. And he felt like, oh man, now you can't keep now you can't keep them guys on your bench. Now you can't keep guys within your program for 2-3 years before they play. You can't do any of that, and it makes you nervous. It gives you apprehension about recruiting guys because he can come to your school 1 year and then go to Washington. He can go to USC the next year and get paid more. And now you don't have top athletes in waiting to help deliver you a national championship. I'm not saying that Nick is not a great coach because he is a great coach, the best college football coach ever in my opinion. But we know that he always had top talent. And the moment there was a threat that other schools could get top talent too, and they can legally do it by giving them money legally. You don't got to go under the table no more. He felt intimidated by that and said, I have to bow out while I can because he didn't want to see any years where he could potentially not be winning national championships for 5-6 years. He didn't want to be in no situation like that. He wanted to be competing for a national championship next year, the year after that, the year after that. And he wanted to do so without the stress of wondering, hey, can I keep guys in here? Oh my God, who they paying over here? Oh my God, they might pay my guy over here to go over there. He didn't want to deal with that. That's what it is, man. He's an older guy. He don't have no time to deal with that, and that's what it was. It's no fun when a rabbit got the gun. When the other schools who were never ever able to mess with Alabama has the same access to players that he gets. It's an issue. That's for real. That's all it was. He was afraid of the competition level, the competition pool, getting deeper. He was afraid of the competition pool getting deeper, and he was afraid of his program getting thinner, you know, with yearly transfers, etc. He didn't want any part of that because he felt like, hey, I'm not going to be able to be in contention like that, the way I want to be. And he bowed out. That's all it is, man. But I just want him to stop acting like NIL just came around. Them boys in Alabama was driving challenges and charges and all type of stuff. And you know that some of them boys came from families that could not afford that. You know, they came from some backgrounds worse than mine. Some of them came from the same background I came from, having no lights. Not no lights. I had lights in the house. No heat in the wintertime in the house. Moms had that the hot plate on the stove to cook because we ain't had a gas on, nothing like that. You know what I mean? People was using, boiling up their water in the microwave and on the stove to wash up. Boys, there's a lot of boys on his teams that came from those conditions like that. And they know in order to keep them boys to get them boys to come to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, you're going to have to get them some money so they can keep mama heat and her gas on and all of that. You're going to have to get them some money so mama refrigerator could be full. You're going to have to get them some money so they can come back and forth. They can get mama to the games every now and then. You're going to have to get them some money so they can be able to be all right. And Nick Saban knew that, and them boys getting paid under the table. But now he want to act like NIL just came around. All them blue blood programs been participating in NIL, man. You can't tell me different. All of them have. It's just that Alabama was at the cream of the top. They were the cream of the crop when the NIL was under the table. Now that the NIL is out in the open and it's public, they're having problems adjusting. And I know what that is. Nick can't fool me, man. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out. Peace.